I want to show you guys some awesome lunges. Hey everyone, Steve Gonzo, physical therapist from Run Smart Online. We're going live with our Black Friday deal, and part of that is I'm going live every day to show you guys with some better ways to exercise and to get stronger to help your running. I just got back from a 7-mile run, and I'm thinking like, okay, what do most runners do? They like to, if they do any strength workouts, they're either doing stuff that doesn't matter, like clamshells and leg lifts, or they're doing traditional things like, like the lunge where you drop the knee. So I want to give you guys better alternatives. The goal for your strength is to, if you're going to do strength training, is to make it runner specific. Make it, if you're going to do it, it might as well carry over into injury prevention better, into your performance better, and that's what these lunges do. So yesterday I went live and I talked about doing rotational lunges. So I'll just show this here. A rotational lunge works on hip mobility, works on opening up the hips, especially if you sit all day. So that looked more like this with a little bit of a reach down. And that rotation that you can get from the hips will help keep things loose because, like I said, most of us are just kind of sitting in front of a computer. What I want to show you today is a better way to lunge that makes it a little bit more exciting, makes it a little more challenging, challenges your balance, and also works on mobility. So while your hips might get tight, and this is a great lunge to open up your hips, a lot of people are also very tight through their mid-back. So when they try to run, they don't get good rotation, they can't move much. That's where this lunge comes into play. We use this lunge extensively in various different variations throughout our strength training program. So if you want full strength programs, just remember there's a link in this post. They're 50% off through Black Friday, or you can get a discounted price to the Run Smart app, where we have every single strength workout you could possibly need inside of there. It's all included inside the app. Okay, so I'll actually go without the weight. Traditionally, like I said, most runners are doing this kind of lunge. What I want to challenge you guys to do is, first, let's keep the back leg straight. The heel can come up. By doing this kind of lunge, what's going to happen is we're going to take this leg away and really work on the power from the leg that we're taking our step with. So that's the first part of this lunge, is keeping that back leg straighter. And also, what does this look like? What would you say looks more like running, this or this? We work on getting that hip extension through here when we keep that back leg straight. The heel can come up with this because otherwise you'll get tied up. But just make sure that we're at least keeping that leg straight. And then the variation I love to do with my runners is a rotation from above. Works a lot on spine mobility, works a lot on opening up the chest wall and keeping everything nice and flexible. So what it looks like is this. You're going to do your traditional lunge, keeping the back leg straight, but you're going to turn over the front leg and then come back up. So this rotation piece of this lunge really gets you moving through your hips, through your upper body, and challenges you a little bit more. Now traditionally, this is what I see what most people do, is they'll take their lunge and they'll just immediately lose their balance. And that's typically because they're used to running down the road and have no rotation from sitting all day. But it's a great variation. So you would do the other side as well. Rotate and come back. I'll show you two other ways really to make this harder. But this type of lunge, back leg straight, is going to really carry over better to running. A couple of reasons why. Like I talked about, keeping that back leg straight is going to mimic the running motion. But also when we run, running is a whole body motion. Our upper body needs to move as well as our lower body. So when we do that lunge, and let's just say if we're running, what's going to happen is as we're pushing off from here, the upper body needs to rotate the opposite direction. That's natural mechanics for your running. So when we take this lunge and we look at it, if we add this rotation, we're overemphasizing the rotation that should happen in our body. So if we're stiff, we'll be able to work into that range and loosen it up. So much more resembles running than this kind of thing where you're not moving your upper body. If anything, you're cranking on the knee too much. This is a great variation. Ways to make this harder. Kettlebell. We have a full kettlebell program that's included with Black Friday, so check it out. It's 50% off until Monday. There's a link in the post. You can also use dumbbells for this. You can also use a weighted ball, like a medicine ball. So this would be very similar. You're just going to take it and you're going to lunge with it at your chest. If you had two dumbbells, you could be here with it. You could hold a dumbbell like this, but you're just going to do that same lunge and rotate. So you would do one side and then the other. I like to do 1 to 3 sets of 10 depending on how I feel that day with that rotation. And then finally, if you want to make it even harder, we love to include balance into our lunges as well. So what you would do is you would take your step and then, no pressure, Steve, come up and balance. So now we start tying in a lot of different pieces into the same movement. Now think about this. watch me do this exercise here and then up. We got rotation, we got balance, we got a nice opening of the hips, and there goes my balance as I mess that up. So compare that lunge to this lunge. Way more static, way less useful, and something we try to stay away from. So try these lunges out. They do also work great in a warm up and cool down. If you want to take your running to the next level though, I really encourage you guys to check out our Black Friday offer. It expires on Cyber Monday, and it gives you pretty much every strength workout either through the RunSmart app, or you can download them. It's up to 50% off now through Monday. Give these a try at least. I think you're going to like them, and I think they're going to help you running. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye.